NTS World's trending international news, latest astrology prediction, latest horoscope. Let's begin. Remarkable hidden secrets you should know to revolutionize moon transit. Mastering moon transit in 12 houses. Moon transit in first house from natal moon. When the moon travels in the first house from the natal moon, you will look for positive outcomes. Work will run as expected and sufficiently in your organization, and you will make significant advancements in your endeavors. Your endeavors will be recognized and compensated. Moon travel 2022 would likewise be a financially good time, and you will reimburse your obligations and accomplish your speculation destinations. Your marital life would be agreeable, and your bond with your accomplice will prosper. There will be a ton of affection and enthusiasm all around. Likewise, your family members and companions would show their profound respect and deference for you. During the 2022, actual extravagances like decent garments, adornments, and fragrances will keep you satisfied. You will be quiet and blissful. Additionally, it would be an excellent second for yourself and your family to be well and liberated from actual ailments and partake in some decent voyaging time. As far as well-being in health, moon transit in second house from natal moon at your organization, you could confront difficulties. Chiefs may be disappointed, and partners might be disagreeable. Stay away from excessive questions and contentions by being wary in your dealings. Exhaust should have stayed away from during the travel of planets in 2022 because it is a period of mental and actual fatigue. From a monetary point of view, consumption will be higher, income will be lower, and won't show up on time. Consequently, all hazardous speculations ought to be kept away from. Try not to go on a spending binge. There could be clashes and false impressions with your life partner and buddies. There will be an absence of social association, which may make you disappointed, prompting a low stockpile of satisfaction in generally speaking terms. In terms of health, the 2022 moon transit prediction says that you might be more susceptible to eye disorders during this time. Therefore, traveling should be avoided at all costs. Moon transit in third house from natal moon. As far as vocation, you would be effective in your calling and fit for accomplishing your objectives. Your bosses will appreciate, recognize, and acclaim you for your endeavors. It surely will turn into a monetarily advantageous period for you, and you would be fruitful in your money-related undertakings as a whole and prepared to recover past duty. Ahead with the 2022 moon travel, you would be fulfilled and cheerful in your only issues and partake in a beautiful home time. Associations with your companion, neighborhood, and family members will be significant, especially with your more youthful siblings and sisters. Associations with individuals of the contrary orientation will be agreeable and satisfying. It will be a happy marriage if you get hitched during moon planetary travel in 2022. You could eat the most pleasant stuff you want and be very glad and content with life. You will see the value in anything that grabs your attention, and as far as prosperity, your health will be excellent, and you will feel empowered and fit. Moon transit in fourth house from natal moon. Things will move at a sluggish and disturbing speed. In any case, your costs will flood, making you amazingly wary of your speculations during this period of decay. Thus, the moon travel forecasts 2022 say that you should watch out for your consumption. By there could be a deficiency of compassion and temperamental relations, and you might have contention with family, especially those on your mom's side. In addition to this, there are even possibilities that a portion of your family might also lose their fortune, prompting a miserable period of life. Ahead 2022, Moon travel expectations predict that you may feel hopeless and incapable of seeing the value in decent cooking because of medical problems. Anxiety, hopelessness, fear, and uncertainty will rule, making it a horrendous time for your prosperity. During the 2022, you will encounter stomach and assimilation issues, just as chest issues. Relatives' well-being could likewise be a wellspring of concern. Drive cautiously because it could be the disaster time of the year and an inconvenient one for traveling. Moon transit in 5th house from natal Moon. Your knowledge would be at a record-breaking drop, and the trustworthiness of your representatives may crumble. Subsequently, your expert regard and picture would decrease. The travel time of planets 2022 could be an obstruction-occupied time, heading with slow progression. From a financial stance, you may go through an extreme stage. You probably won't have the option to track down any fruitful arrangements and lose abundance because of helpless speculations. Indeed, even your companion and buddies may not be able to lift your spirits. Consequently, your fury under tight restraints, or circumstances will deteriorate. Ahead, the forecasts 2022 say that even pleasant suppers may be hard to savor the overall sensation of destruction and hopelessness. You may likewise become irritable and anxious because of your downturn in self-indulgence. What's more, you ought to be keeping watch for acid reflux and mental trouble, too. Nonetheless, voyaging would be on the cards. However, you may need to beat problems to accomplish your fulfillment and harmony in doing likewise. Moon transit in 6th house from natal Moon. You will feel stimulated and energetic and have the option to work at a fast speed quickly. With the travel of the Moon in 2022, you will overcome your enemies and equals and be influential in wrapping up the incomplete responsibilities you have been clutching for quite a while. The bosses will recognize you well, and you may even get some climb in your compensation. In this way, monetarily, in 2022 will be a genuinely fantastic time for benefits, and ventures will pay off liberally. Associations with your life partner and family will be lovely and pleasurable on the individual front. Kids will be warm and cordial. You would have a decent public activity and meet new companions, especially those of the opposite orientation. Generally speaking, it will be a genuinely charming and agreeable time. You will be satisfied and happy, and there will be a great deal of warmth and love in your life. What's more, it would be a marvelous opportunity to be sound and effortless. Moon transit in 7th house from natal Moon. According to the 2022 Moon travel forecasts, the time will get your achievement of your undertakings as a whole. Any business associations with outsiders or global firms will be productive. Your endeavors will be seen, and your partners will applaud you. You will enjoy an upper hand over your partners and rivals, and monetary profits will be significant and will come from various sources in the most surprising way. There will be a great deal of affection and enthusiasm all around. You and your accomplice will partake in a happy marriage. Your kids will give you pleasure also. Ahead with the Moon planetary travel in 2022, you would have a peaceful mingling life and meet new individuals of the contrary orientation. It will be an excellent time for a wide range of joys. You will be spoiled with a magnificent bed, closet, food, and drink. Likewise, during this travel in 2022, general fulfillment and a feeling of satisfaction and pleasure will rule. All will be great as far as well-being. Recollect not to revel in cocktails. Moon transit in 8th house from natal Moon. There will be various detours in your direction at work. Stay away from questions and conflicts with your chief. Try not to participate in any plotting or clandestine arrangements. Your adversaries will fill in numbers and cause you issues. Assets won't come to you on schedule. Stay away from any speculations since this is a highly awful time, and the danger of losing cash is exceptionally significant. At home, there would be quarrels and contentions. The marriage will endure. Subsequently, there will be minimal social cooperation, and energy and adoration will surely be scant. You would not have the option to eat well and go hungry at events. There will be minimal in the method of offices and conveniences. Superfluous concern and nervousness will rule, just as a sensation of disappointment and hopelessness. It's an incredibly awful period for well-being. You might encounter stomach-related issues, looseness of the bowels, and heaps-related issues during this time. Watch out for your foot on the flight of stairs, be wary going across the road, and keep away from any games, sports, and leisure activities that require actual effort. Oppose going right now since it is a high-hazard season for calamities and cataclysmic events. Moon transit in 9th house from natal moon exercises will be challenging to finish, and you may encounter strain from your bosses. Indeed, even the most determined endeavors won't convey results, and you might experience some reputational harm. By 2022, your rivals and enemies will dominate. The money inflow would be poor, and the possibilities of certain liabilities will be high, which will bring about a few hurt or misfortunes. Family life will be troublesome too. Conflicts with your dad and youngsters ought to have stayed away from. There will be no intimate delight. In any case, you might direct a few magnanimous or strict exercises that would be beneficial and assist you with building a decent standing. With moon planetary travel in Vedic soothsaying, you would not have the option to eat well. There will be minimal conveniences and extravagances. Additionally, nervousness would be your persistent organization. You may be disturbed by stomach issues, weakness, and thigh, hip, and leg uneasiness. With that, during the 2022 moon travel, you could go on a strict journey. However, it very well may be debilitating. Moon transit in 10th house from natal moon professionally, moon transit in 2022 would be an excellent time. Your efforts will achieve the desired outcomes, and your superiors will commend you. It is also possible that you'll receive a raise or an award, making it an economically advantageous time. It would also be an excellent time to begin new endeavors. The money would be enough to satisfy you and help you when required, and your purchases will pay off well. In front of the moon travel 2022, it will be an extraordinary opportunity to begin a cheerful and fulfilled family. The conjugal rapture will be charming, and you will have continuous social collaboration for specific new individuals. It would assist you with getting a decent picture and esteem in the public arena. During the 2022, you will approach magnificent, scrumptious cooking just as material extravagances. A truly happy, agreeable, and remarkable period would be in your pack with next to no nerves. Alongside it, visiting will be in the cards as well, helping you investigate and see the world according to an alternate perspective. Moon transit in 11th house from natal moon work movement would be exceptional, acquiring your administrator's adoration and recognition. With moon travel in 2022, you would likewise be compensated well in your regarded association. It would be a fair and ideal opportunity to gain benefits. Your income will increase, and you will want to pay off past obligations. All financial endeavors will be productive and give superb returns. This travel time of planets 2022 would likewise provide you with satisfaction, joy, and cheerful marital life on an intimate level. You would meet new individuals and like the friendship of individuals of the contrary orientation. Additionally, within 2022, you will partake in a truly amiable presence in family, social events and social gatherings with companions. Qualified people may likewise have the valuable chance to meet their planned companions. You would eat delightful suppers and partake in various standard offices and conveniences during this period. With this planetary travel in 2022, you will be feeling great, loaded with enthusiasm and fulfillment. Moon transit in 12th house. From natal moon at work, you might gain deferred and lazy headway, according to the 2022 moon travel expectations. Your bosses probably won't be satisfied with your liveliness or work process. Consequently, it would help if you forewent doing every single obscure thing, managing an unlawful demonstration no matter what. It isn't an ideal opportunity to be searching for advancement and abundance. All things being equal, avoid potential risk, and clutch whatever you have. With moon travel in 2022, use will rise, and profit may not cover them. Thus, please avoid any monetary exchanges and associations right now since it is an incredibly awful period for misfortunes. Ahead, the 2022 predictions say that you must avoid disagreements and arguments with your spouse and family on an individual basis. During this time, love and conjugal life may assume a far-off position. There could be a shortage of good suppers and straightforward joys. It would be best if you were careful about desire and laziness. Ventures are accessible. Please like and subscribe NTS blog.